Have you ever searched for tabs of your favorite songs but couldn't find any? Or maybe you've started learning with tabs only to find out that some of them are completely inaccurate. Trust me, I've been there. I'm TommyLeeDepp, and in this video I'm going to explain why relying solely on tabs can be a bad idea. I also show you 2 ways to break free from them. Let's dive in. When I started playing bass back in 2009, I used tabs like most beginners. Unlike reading music, tabs are very easy to understand. The lines represent the bass strings and the numbers tell you which frets to press. Simple. Tabs were super convenient and I could find free ones for my favorite songs. Nowadays, play-along tabs on YouTube make it even easier to learn a song. I completely understand why beginners and even intermediate bass players prefer using tabs. They can be a quick and easy way to learn a song, but there are 2 big problems with relying on them. Problem 1, you can't always find tabs. While popular songs usually have tabs available, it can be very hard to find them for less common genres or smaller bands. And if you want to learn specific bass lines from a live performance, you're out of luck. Problem 2, tabs are often inaccurate. Sometimes it's just a few wrong notes, but other times it can be completely wrong. If you trust them completely and haven't developed your musical ear, you might end up playing a wrong bass line. So what's a better way to learn songs? Number 1, learn the fretboard notes. Don't think in terms of frets. When you're in a jam session, you don't want to ask for fret positions every time someone wants you to play a G, A, or whatever note. Learn the notes in your fretboard and you have a lot more freedom and control. Number 2, develop your musical ear. If you can learn songs just by listening, you will never have to rely on tabs again. But I don't have perfect pitch, and neither do I. But you can still develop your musical ear. Here are a few simple exercises to get started. Actively listen to songs, paying close attention to the bass line. For that, it's best to use some good headphones or some decent speakers. Practice matching pitches with your voice. You want to be able to hear a note, reproduce it with your voice, and then find that note on your fretboard. Use ear training apps to work on intervals, scales, and so on. And finally, start learning simple songs by ear. Here you want to start with some slow pop songs with only a few chords. Then over time you can increase the difficulty. Like I said earlier, there's nothing wrong with using tabs. They can be a quick and easy way to learn a song. But if you rely solely on them, you'll always be limited. I highly recommend learning your fretboard notes and, even more importantly, developing your musical ear. Now I want to hear from you. Do you use tabs and what are your experiences with them? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.